Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you're watching this video. Thank God I didn't start trading when I had a lot of money, because if I did, I would have lost everything. This is a statement from one of the guys on one of the trading space that I was on Twitter, on X. Some guy was reflecting back on his trading journey as a newbie, whereby he thought of like the mistake that he made during his early stage were really big, that he could have lost everything if he had a lot of money during that time. And this really got me to think of my own trading journey, my own opinion on the issue of capital and the skill. When I started trading, I had accumulated some few money, some small money, but not that much money. Trading during that time, it was just impulsive. I never had an edge. I was just opening the charts and following the market, what it does. When the market is bearish, then I jump in. Yeah. When the market was bullish, I see bullish green candles printing on the chart, I jump in. That is how I traded at the beginning. After losing everything, then I after losing that small money, then I had to think again on what to do next. Then I had to find an edge. I had to bury myself on charts to find an edge. I don't mean that you should also bury yourself on charts if you have an ability to pay for a mentor, because you can shorten your learning curve, right? If you can get a very good mentor, then that is it. Do it and start making money. So I had to think in this I had to think in form of in the way professionals get their degrees. As if for a profession like a doctor, to get the skill of operating patients, a neurosurgeon to get the skill of brain surgery, right? Then he has to gain the skill. He has to learn the skill. To learn the skill takes around 5 to 6 years. By that time, he has no money, right? He has no any capital. But after gaining the skill, then he becomes marketable. He has an added advantage, right? The society will require him to perform operations on the sick, right? Because he has mastered his skill. There's mastery there. That's one side of the coin. Now think of it on the other way around. That this guy has finished high school, then he has the money, right? And then having the money goes into medical what? into the medical sector, right? He starts operating patients. No, that is not. That is even is not acceptable in any country, in any professional regulations. You have first to have the skill. The skills makes you a valuable person in the society, right? The skill makes you to do those hard operations. As you develop the skill, you're training yourself to even to be self-disciplined. All right? Self-discipline means that you'll be self-responsible for every mistake that you'll be making. Self-discipline, defined by Mark Douglas, said it is a mental technique to redirect as best as we can our focus of attention to the object of our goal or desire when that goal or desire conflicts with some other components, beliefs of our mental environment. Here, there are many beliefs from our mental environment which are not in line with training. Thereby, he referred self-discipline as a mental technique. This is something that can be learned after some time. It's not something that you're born with. It's a mental technique to redirect our object over our goal or desire, right? You desire something, you redirect your mental focus to that goal every now and then. When your mind goes astray of that goal a bit, then you redirect that focus on that on your goal. Yeah, it's something that can be learned. That is exactly. This is something now. It cannot be learned by one day in the market. You have to take a little bit of some time in the markets to be self-disciplined. Yeah. Yeah. That is it. Growing at $100 account to $1 million account is unreasonable, right? It's unreasonable. And I should just ask you, what do you think about someone? What do you think of me saying that I am trying to grow $100 account to $1 million account? What will you think of me when I say that in 1 month I want to grow this $100 account to $1 million account? What will you think of me? See, growing $100 account to $1 million account is not impossible. It is possible. Nothing is impossible. It's very possible. But now the question comes in here. Do we have the skill? Do we have the skill to grow this $100 account to 1 million? Right? Do we have the skill to grow this $100 account to 1 million? Because after I lost all the money at the beginning, I started to think this way, right? Okay. I wanted to find something that works in the market. I wanted to find an edge to master one thing if I can grow a $10 account, if I can grow a $10 account to a $50 account, if I can grow a $10 account to a $50 account, then logical it means I can trade $100K account to maybe $1 million account. That is the logic that I was using there at the beginning. And again also, if I can lose the $10 account, if I can lose the $10 account, then it means there is a high chance of me losing this $100 account. So I had to come down to a resolution. The skill, gaining the skill is much more important than having all this money. There's $100 account. There's 100K in my account. The skill, very much important, right? Because after I get smart on the skill, look at this chart, right? This is Audi use. This is a dollar. This is a dollar. This is a what? What can I say? This is gold. Gold versus dollar, right? This one was on the 30-minute time frame. Remember this? I broke down this setup in one of the videos because these are just thumbnails. I'm just playing thumbnails for the slides. These slides are thumbnails for the videos that I've made. You see, this is my age. This is an age that I found in the market, right? This is what I trade. This is the bearish version of the standard trading model, whereby I said we should have a fast break of structure, which we have right here. Of course, I remember, I know exactly it was somewhere here, but there's some manipulation. Sweep of liquidity, right? After that sweep of liquidity, this guy here becomes a stronger higher high. Becoming a stronger higher high, you trace the first leg right this place. First break of structure, which you have here. First break of structure. This first break of structure, it's higher high. This is where we set our sell order to potentially target these lower lows. Our stop loss right above this higher high. This protected higher high. This stronger higher high. And you can see in this setup the way it worked like magic. First break of structure, it's high high, set your order here. Your stop loss right above this stronger higher high, depending on the broker spread. And you ride the market to this lower low, ta-da, smashed. But you can always take partials. That's what I stressed. Right here, right here, right there. Take partials at the nearest liquidities. That is it. That is what the skill is. Having an edge in the markets. During this time, remember I made a video on this guy here that I never knew what I was doing. Yeah, it was just an issue of trend line, head and shoulders, psychological, but logical. I didn't find any logical reasoning about it. I was not satisfied with it. Yeah. So it is important to find something that makes you that you're confident with, that you're satisfied with it. This was on Nasdaq. Nasdaq, same model, one model for life. You can see we had a sweep of liquidity right here. A sweep of liquidity which we must have right here. Sweep of liquidity, first leg, first break of structure. This is the first leg, and it broke, first break of structure. That is very clear. It's high right here. This is where we set our order to potentially take this lower lows. Stop loss right above this guy high here. But you said you can always take partial, the nearest liquidity. This is the nearest liquidity. This is the nearest liquidity. Anything can happen in the markets, so you don't have to overstay in the markets. Yes. So that is the part of skill. Yep. This was an eye opener for me on EURUSD. This chart right here. When you look at it very well, all these setups here were taken by the same logic. They are quality setups. Yeah, using the same model. These blue ones right here are taken using this model. The bullish version, sweep of liquidity, fast break of structure, then it's lower low. This way, take your order, boom. All these blue ones, you can see the other sweep of liquidity somewhere around here. This guy was taken. First break of structure right here, then it's lower low right here, and you ride the market to the target. Ta-da, swept. When you come to this place, there's a sweep of liquidity, a good sweep of liquidity. A fast break of structure is very, very clear. These ones are the biggest, but you can always refine your entries to round right about these lower lows. You can see where it was mitigated, then boom, you know the market to smash your targets. Not targets, check them. Then you need to the profits to the nearest liquidities. Talking on the bearish version, you can see there was a proper sweep of liquidity. You can see where, yep, from somewhere there. First break of structure, it's high right here. You ride the market, then nearest liquidity around. Sweep of liquidity right here. Then first break of structure is right here. The clearest one, ride the market down. It was as simple as that. That is the issue of having the skill fast. Rather than, see, when I said when I began trading, I was trading impulsively. Let's wait for a good chart to open so that I can illustrate what I was doing exactly, right? I was just trading, following the bullish candles, the green candle. When it's green, then I buy. Really, it was a little bit crazy. Yeah. So having the skill is a very, very important issue. A very, very important issue. As I've just illustrated with having a $10 account and having a $100 account. If you can trade the $10 account, if you can trade a $100 account, then it means you can manage bigger funds. You can trade $100K account, a $1 million account. That is it. And if you can lose the $10 account, you don't have the skill to manage this $10 account. Though a $10 account is a little bit small, let's talk about a $100 account. Because $10 account risk management is a bit of a trick, but you can, but I know you're feeling you see what I mean. If you can trade a smaller account, then it means it just translates directly that you can also translate that you can also trade that bigger account. If you can lose that small monies, right, you can also lose that bigger account. You can blow up that bigger account. That is it. Capital being the skill, getting the skill, being much important than having the capital. Another importance of having the capital, the skill first, is that, see, I came to think, if I learn this thing, right, and I get smart at it, and you see, and get smart at it, right, the only thing that I have to have is a history, right, a trading history. That is the only thing I should have to convince someone who has a lot of money to fund me, right? Right? Okay. The idea of prop firms, right? So, should I go to trade for? Should I see? I ask myself this question: should I look for $100? Go find one of the prop firms and try to do a challenge and trade with a prop firm without having have gotten the skill. You see, the mistake that most guys do, I don't know if it's a mistake or it's from my own opinion, that is the biggest mistake. That we don't know how to trade. We don't know exactly. We don't even have an age, and we run and we rush to buy those prop firms, which I've never done. Right? I've not yet. I'm very clear that this thing just clicked for me a few months, and I'm trying to get to that point. Hey, I'm going for those prop firm challenges without even the age, without even the skill. That is just giving out that money. That $100. That's what I think. That's what I feel like. Because even if you're given that prop firm, if you're given magically or by luck you win that prop firm challenge account, then you can blow it up. You can blow it up. Yeah, you can blow it up. basically me, I felt that it is better I start practicing with my own smaller capital a bit, and demo trading once in a while. Demo trading not advisable, really. No emotions are being triggered when trading it. So small capital, small bit of capital, you feel that emotion that you're losing your money. Before I go to those proof pump chat, I believe right now I can now uh, go for a challenge with a proof, like to buy a funded account. That is it. Yep. It is a little bit crazy, right? To get that at $100 to buy that account. So that is, I think that is the procedure, right? That is the procedure. I'm just documenting my thoughts, right? Nobody should throw stones on me. It's just my journal, yes. So that's what I think of it. So having the skill first and going for those prop accounts, having the skill first is a way of convincing. You can even convince investors to invest in you. You can go to that guy who has money and give him or her your results, your trading history, and promise them of the 2% return on their money that when they give you to manage. That is a very important thing. Rather than if your trading has no even no plan, if you're trading impulsively, there's no one who can trust with you with money, right? No one can even trust you with their money to manage. That is it. That is an aspect of having the skill. A doctor who has operated many patients, has a track record, a good track record. Anyone can, any family who has a patient can trust them to do those operations, as compared to a doctor who has just entered the industry. They're newbies, they don't have even experience, yeah, they're doing a trial and error with. No one wants to trial and error with their lives. That is it. No one wants anyone to play with their money. Especially if a rich guy, if someone who has money, if a wealthy guy, um, accepts accepts your your what your proposal of trying to manage their money, it means that you have assured them of profitability, right? No one wants to play with that no one wants anyone to play with their own hard-earned wealth or money. That is it. That is my own opinions about the idea of capital and the trading skill. What can I say again on this trading skill versus capital? Capital. As much as I'm trying now to say that skill is more important than capital, right? Capital is also basic, right? If you don't have capital, then how can you even open a trade? If you don't have $100, if you don't have $10, if you don't have any penny deposited in your account, how can you even open that trade? Right? You can't open a trade. You can't set an order without capital. Then you should have some capital to begin with. Because if you don't have capital, it means that you're trading demo, and demo, for some it works for them. They will trade demo and come to real accounts and get profitability. But you see, it's important to work with something that you feel like you're losing. Yeah, money that you feel like you're losing, right? Money that that one now plays with your emotions. That is it. That is a very important. So a little bit of capital, but not so much. With mastery of the skill, then you're good to go. Another thing about the skill, the most important thing about having the skill first is that once you get the skill and you are trading with a $10 account, once you master the skill, then it's very, very easy to scale up. The issue of scaling up, I made that video on scaling up. Yeah, let me show you that thumbnail. It is very, very easy to scale up, right? That is an issue of a lot size, the issue of leverage in trading. With the same setup that you are trading with a $10 account and making $1 a day, is the same setup that you can pay with a $100K account, and it makes you $10,000 a day. That is it. They're playing with the lot size. Trading a $10 account, it means that you will be using most of the time lot 0.01 or 0.02. But once you graduate to a $100 account, you just scale up. Same setup, same model. Just scale up and use lot size 5 or 1 standard lot. Then you're making crazy monies. That is it. Where is that thumbnail for what? For leverage. It is around here. Let me show you before I just cut out this video, before I finish this video. Yes. So in sports, right? In sports, someone who has trained so much for a marathon, that is the one who can maintain consistent results. Yeah. See, someone can, a random ordinary person who has not even trained can win a marathon, but now, can they maintain winning that marathon? Right? Because they can run for that first night and the first day, and they win the marathon. And when they race, my friend, the body will have changed rapidly, as compared to someone who has been training all alone. So their body is fit. Yeah, and they are also mental. The mental space. The mental space is also at the top. They have maintained self-discipline in their trading, in their goal. What is that video on that? Or the thumbnail? What strategy on Audi USD? Okay. Use the smart sniper. It is around here. But I think so the issue of thank God I didn't have a lot of money when I started trading, because if I did, I would have lost everything. That statement is really of a game changer. Thank you for listening. Thank you for keeping up with me to this end. If you like this kind of content, you can have a like of the video. You can have a like of the video. See, this guy, you need 10 pips only and scale up. How? I was describing about this model right here, this setup that occurred right here, right? Which are, you see, for 10 pips. Okay, this one was on the 15 minutes time frame. Remember, this chart was on the 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame, and the reverse over here. So I said only 10 pips from here to here. Yeah, if you need just to scale up, you can use see, lot size 0.01 gives you $1 for 10 pips. When you graduate to lot size 0.1, it gives you $10. Well, the same 10 pips. When you move up, when you scale up to the one standard lot, the same 10 pips will give you $100 as you move up and that, like that. Simple as that. The most important thing is to master the skill. That is what I've been trying that all along, and it has just clicked. Yeah, that is it. Just clicked. I thank God for that. Thank you so much for watching. You can comment on what you think of about this video. You can also like the video if you like this kind of content. You can also For the newbies, for the new guys on the video, you can you can subscribe to the channel. And for the returning subscribers, thank you so much. There's a guy by the name Joseph someone. Thank you so much for supporting. Like, you always watch my videos. Thank you so much, and have a good time. Merry Christmas. Bye.